right. Okay, what's happening?
Order this one. And once we get that one in.
He's in, he's in. Here we go.
Yep.
Are we ready to go now?
Yep.
We're good, right? Okay, can we switch to player one, please? There we are. All right, so we are waking up in our hab in Lawville. Hurston's the first planet that is a fully formed planet with a proper landing zone. And the goal is to have what we call the habitation system, the hab system, that will give you assistance. You'll start off in a small apartment, but you can earn money, move your way up, upgrade to bigger, better places, get a penthouse, get real estate on different locations. And our longer term goal with the habs, I think in 3.3, the hab system is going to be not that different than what we have currently in 3.2, except for there will be persistence when you're in the session, so you can go back to your hab and through of it. But our long-term plan is you have a dedicated hab that is actually a unique location you can go to, and every player has a different one. And we have a city big enough to be able to sort of handle that,
to support
and the other landing zones, which you will see in a little bit.
And obviously, depending on when you get into that hab might be very close to the city, or you might have to take a train out to your habs.
To your habs, yes, exactly. And you'll sort of see the scale when we get out to the city. So let's wake up, Glenn. We'll get up, lazy. And you had a night last night. Look at that. There's some beer, reading. Yeah, Glenn said, and this will be a personal choice. You can have a messy hab, or a tidy hab. It'll be completely up to you how you want to hold your items. But let's go. I don't know. It's kind of let's get a cup of Joe.
Yep. So this is actually going to be showing off our. This is a more in-depth interaction system and how this can lead to missions, because we want you to pick up things. We want you to interact with the world and be able to look around and hunt for clues and those types of things. Go ahead and get your coffee.
Right, so yeah, we have a cup of coffee. We have the interaction system where we can
inspect it.
Look at all items. So you'll be able to. So in 3.3 you'll be able to look at your weapons, look at objects you pick up, and the long-term goal is pretty much most items in the world will be interactable. You can take them, you can move them, they're persistent. You can store them in your spaceship. You can store them in your hab, and we're also not in 3.3, but we're going to be expanding the player status system. We already have the stamina that happens, and you need oxygen. But we're not going to go full core like survival or hard sim, but you are going to occasionally need to drink some liquids or eat some food
or breathe.
Or breathe, and it's really just resource management, not any different than you would have resource management for your ship that needs fuel and power and stuff like that. So we'll have our little cup of Joe in the morning, wake us up. There we go. And so some of the things we have in the hab here are also to play with early in.
Yes, I'm eating my French fries. This is why I make some noise. And cheers, I have some cola. Yes, I like to watch this a bit. We've got 55 minutes left.
3.3, but we'll actually have more
so
gameplay.
So we not watch it all, just watch a bit.
Placing and putting stuff around. So you'll be, so it's not just like the old system in the hangars where you had to put it on certain spots. You can place items anywhere you want.
Yes, I have to see that this, I think it's Star Citizen 3.4 in Lorville. You wake up there and then you walk around in the Lauderdale down to the metro station. You can take the train to the subway center. You could go to the ship bay area. But this is from October, 13 October. But I like to see that.
Pick them up from crouching. So there's a lot more interactive ability and tactileness. The other thing, longer term, short term in 3.3 won't be so important, but we are going to move to what we call a physical inventory system, which means that you have to be able to carry the things you've got. There won't be any sort of magic inventory where you can just go to your Moby Glass and pull out 5 different armor sets and 100 different weapons. So it'll be what you can carry on your person, or if you've got a bag or a backpack, or what you can put on your spaceship, or what you can store in your hab. Or will be all things that would sort of constrain your equipment that you can have and use. And that would also be a reason, as you play the game, you earn more money, you can buy bigger places, bigger spaces, more ships, more places to store it. But again, managing your equipment,
It's meaningful choices.
It's like a resource to manage.
Yeah, it's basically we just want the players to make meaningful.
Yes, my French fries is finished. Oh no, did I delete? I thought I did select update all.
Kig forbi Kvickly, hvor vi altid har masser af varer til fast lav pris på hylderne.
Hey folks, they just got the new quest giver Rico, but
No, that was the wrong one. Need to go to my kitchen. Yes. I need to go to my kitchen and finish with my French fries.
Can you invite me again? Sure. After this screenshot.
Yes.
Just waiting for guys.
He have unloaded all his cars, and I will go to my kitchen with my French fries.
Try and. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna move you in. There we go. You need to be a. Can the guy on my right side crouch? The one in the black armor, go crouch, and look at the cars. Yeah, awesome. I don't know why he moved forward, but. Alright, we got some. Alright, let's drive. Let me invite Rocket Man, see if he can join us. Wait, are you actually in the server already? Let's see. Rocket Man. There's this one guy. There we go. I am very excited to do this in the future on live servers. We're definitely going to have like eventually 2 Starfarers filled with cyclones, and we'll go to a canyon and start racing with like 20 people or so. gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. Oh, let's see if I can jump over the cars. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. I require assistance. Help. But you don't need to be in the party, by the way. You can just spam click until you get to join my server, and then just come to Wolf Point. Is anyone coming to smash into me? Oh, there they are. They're coming. Help! The toolkit. Are you in Discord? Like, does the sound work on Discord? Can you hear me? You can use your mic if you want. It's fine. You can talk on the stream. Oh God. Oh, there's someone. Yes, ram my vehicle. Just full power. Let's go. Yeah! Oh, almost. Another time. Dude, whenever this thing gets on its side, man, it's like glued. Oh, there we go. Wow. Alright, this is how baby cyclones are made. Oh, yeah, it gets glued to the ground for some reason. Ooh, that drift. That was juicy. That is some serious airtime. Oh God, these rocks are scary. All right. Jumping over the cars again, but there's a rock. Oh. Yeah, it seems like the buffer really fixed the issue, by the way, so that's good. So all this time it was just a buffer. Oh my God.
Yes, I'm back. I had to upload my YouTube.
Choices. I'm going to take this armor set and do this.
If I have 47 minutes left, and I think I like to watch from 10 November. There's a little bit mining gameplay, but let's watch a bit this keynotes.
I'm going to take this ship and do this. If you can pull it from anywhere, you're not making those hard choices.
Okay, so let's head out into...
No, I think that's a presentation of the Star Citizen 3.4. They see the big Lauderville and the people in the room will go crazy, so I like to see that.
the common area of the hab. We're on, I believe, hab L19.
L19 residences.
Right, yeah. So on the AI side, we'll see more of it we go on, but it's the early days of the AI going about their lives. There's a lot more that's going to come in. We have this usable system, I think we've talked about in the past, that longer term is what allows the AI to do everything from playing an arcade game to sweeping the floor to having a drink
Well, even allowing the player to do the same
Yeah,
thing.
and the player, you can use the same systems and animations. And so we want to build a living, breathing city or locations, because the thing is, in a multiplayer game, if you just rely on the players for the population, the problem is everyone's running around trying to do a mission or earn money, and they're sprinting left and right. So the AI is very important to give locations a sense of life, which is what we're going to be aiming for here. You're going to see more of it. We're going to go down to the base of L19, and when we look back at it, you'll sort of see it's a tall, sort of upside down bracket. Like here's the admin office in the bit of L19, so again, that's where you could drop off or have things delivered. You can sort of see how tall it is up on it, and let's head out.
I think this area holds 100 halves.
Yeah, so each building holds 100 halves.
Yeah.
So as more players come online and they would start in Lawville, we would actually have more of these buildings that would be populated. Yeah. So here we are, we're out here. This is looking out at the vista onto Lawville. See a fair amount of security. And
we have the spaceport across the way.
Yeah, Tessa Spaceport is the main spaceport of Lawville that's coming, and can't see if we ship, but there should be ships coming and going, as well as players. So we have ships that are actually coming out of quantum travel in orbit, coming down, landing on the pad or taking off. But I didn't see any one of them. But that's because it's also systemic, so it doesn't always happen on cue because it's not scripted. And here we'll carry on because we're going to show you a little bit of Lawville. And this area is sort of the kind of, the L19 worker area of it,
yes,
right?
And this is about selling the security building and the oppression of Hurston towards its workers. So
Hurston's a corporate planet, and the Hurston Corporation owns and runs it. So as you see a fair amount of security around, they're maybe, I wouldn't say the nicest employer. They want everyone to do their job and not complain, even if they don't get paid a lot and the air quality is really bad. You'll see a fair amount of Hurston security around. They will, stop and do checks on other NPCs, tell you to move on and hurry up. And here we are coming out onto, I think, the main plaza of this particular area. I think we call it Leavestone, right?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll go into the bar.
Yeah, and bar, I've talked about bars long-term being locations you would go to get some gossip, find out what's happening, maybe have some slightly shadier missions that you can accept versus the sort of more clean scrubbed ones that you would get on, say, the job boards.
I love that poster.
Yeah, the hammerhead.
So every now and then.
Yeah, no, we're in an active city, so we actually have full trains of transit.
Yep. They do.
Hey.
I just went by.
Okay.
All right.
That's the light flickering.
You want a drink or something? I need a drink.
So this is our early implementation of the bartender, and you can order whiskey or you can order beer. So Glenn is going to do an Irish coffee in kind of a messed up way, not the proper way.
What do you want? Appreciate you. Good choice.
As I said, this is the 3-3 build. There's some visual
still some glitches. And some wonky gravity.
Fine once we get it.
Yeah.
Doesn't reset the gravity vector until you actually pick it up. We got ice cube simulation. There you go. Very important.
Yeah.
And there's only one cube in the whiskey, which is also very important. All right, let's have a drink. Let's have a drink, but not too much.
So again, in the future, when we're talking about the player status, you'll be able to drink too much.
Yes. But I think I have seen this. Some highlights from the keynotes. Couldn't look this mining gameplay from Bored Gamer. That's from July, 20 July.
Hello and welcome to some Star Citizen. I have jumped into the PTU today. I think I have anyway. We are going to check out the mining mechanics. Now, last time I did some gameplay, I stole a Cutlass, and I was actually in the 3.2 live build. This is actually the 3.2.1G build, which has a little bit of hitching at the moment, it seems. Server degradation is still a problem in Star Citizen. Literally, servers that are on for a long period of time, that there's not enough entities cleaned up on, just seem to degrade over the day until they're restarted. And so a lot of the time, people will be saying, well, why is this faster than this? Why is the PTU faster than the live build? Well, it's not. It's just it's just entirely random based on the server that you've got in. And if you're on a fresh new server, then Epic wins. And if you're not, then sometimes you have bad frame rates. But we're going to do some mining gameplay. I am a criminal in this. Hopefully we'll have a reset soon on the PTU. Actually, if we're going to live build. I was an accidental naughty boy. But at the moment, mining's pretty basic. And we'll go over the basics of it in sort of like a gameplay fashion. I don't really want to do a full guide or anything because there's no real need. There's nothing you're going to get from having a guide at the moment because mining is in flux and there's nothing to spend the money on by doing it super efficiently, really. And mining's sort of gated at the moment. So on the PTU, you can use pretty much all the ships. So it's worth playing in the PTUs, giving feedback, testing those buggier builds because you get a larger range of ships to use and you don't have to buy those ships, be it in-game or on the website, out of game. Hopefully 3.3 will have most, if not all of the ships available to purchase with Alpha UEC. Obviously that stuff will get reset regularly, but these sort of gameplay things are... Oh, my voice broke there. These sort of gameplay things are for me to ramble a bit, talk about Star Citizen while I kind of play. Yeah, let us... where is... There's a flight ready up here. Yeah. Turning on a ship. Oh, you can help me by taking me somewhere nice to mine. Oh. I believe that Port
Oh, this because should be 1000 NP. That was better.
To a modular.
No, I'm uploading from 2 different computers.
Rest stop in the future as much.
Yes, I have to close something.